Ready? Your training will be split into... We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie. During your long journey, you've no...
You bet! There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching... Oh, and Kazuha. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, to use the human body as an analogy, improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. You need to do some introspection. Only then will you get the...
Wait, is that Paimon thought you were gonna take...
One day, you'll reach a new level. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. That's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Propagate! Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Scatter! This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase!
Consider a moment of true Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and...
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night.
that the hero approach the vile dragon's limpid lair. Brain Cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Go get some sleep.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about—
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old—
Excuse me! You shouldn't talk about—
Alright, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned, but I'd still love to hear—
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold— You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives—
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on.
The stars shimmer high above, mountains as far. I can't be the only one asking these questions. I'm sick of being a kid, but for now.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down!
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fight to prevent them from making some kind of last stand. We're planning to clear out the others.
Well. Turns out let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're...
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But
What happened? You're bleeding.
this is the place.
Run, Skirk! Run as far... Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but my clever girl, so curious.
Whenever you miss us, remember,
Break down the door! You! Stop singing! Shut it!
I found a few clues while you were asleep. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
Man, stay in the... No day and no night. Well, except for the...
The way I see it, the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is the natural energy of abyssal power. My master, Sertal, the elemental energy of Teyvat. Akina, call it respecting local norms. The abyss stands in... It's a technique I learned from some so I've heard. But is just thinking out loud. Let's focus on true growth comes from adversity. But only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then... Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can!
Windblade! 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 With the wind! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Windblade! Windblade! Disappear!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Water jet! Go! Water jet! Water jet! Go! Water jet! Water jet! Ha! Ha!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power, so be bold. Do not be afraid. Very good. It seems you've reached long enough for you to lose yourself. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
What is the secret to power? Longing. The fear of losing those you love. Fear is the source of evolution. That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing home.
But, Master, I can...
So it has not broken. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing. After all. Good, Skirk.
Cold.
These are signs. Each time I now but you still have much to learn in your... You must... Get up, Skirk.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's so... What?
From your training so far, you have... That's only part of it. Now, ready? Not bad. Just like your sister.
Hey, no fair! That's...
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? Strong emotions will always... How amusing. But you don't. Let's begin. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Go! Go!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to control...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you...
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can... Get some rest. No point training further if you managed to push past your...
Skirk is amazing. Yeah, well, I heard Master suffered a grave injury.
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you.
Skirk, have you become a positive light? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become.
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death awaits.
Let's see. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying, as the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and depth? Well, I'm a visitor on this. Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me off. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a... Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come...
Be starving, right? Ta-da! A bar... Of course you are! Ah, well...
Here's an idea.
Okay. It's Paimon's...
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Second, I've located the culprit we've been... When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's... Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that? I knew that was a possible side effect. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason... No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways. No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. To become, for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he wants. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well... Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their technique. So during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. And unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection. Wake up your companion. Stop. Oh, and everything I just told you.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location.
Wait.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place. You have some...
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert. Oh, but,
All right.